Good evening and welcome to this live Christmas broadcast. I'm MJ Lifestylist coming to you from my home in studio in Bournemouth in the UK, and it's hoped that you will stay with us this evening and join us for this next hour as we do some cards, have a bit of a chat, have a bit of banter and see where we go. So good evening and welcome. Why not let us know where you are calling in from, where you're watching from. It's always nice to have friends watching from near and far. Fiona, good evening. Hey Thomas, how are you? I'm so glad you got to Darren. I really am. I was worried about you last night. So good evening, darling. Miss May, hello darling, how are you? Here's hoping all of your Christmases are gay. So good evening and welcome, and thank you all for joining us this evening. Please like and share this broadcast so more people can watch us, so that we can get some festive cheer going. We are going to do some cards tonight, but I'm going to do them for everyone, because when I do cards for a singular person, they just kind of have their card and sign off. So, hey Ruthie Roo, how are you? Can see you watching us on YouTube. Don't forget we have a YouTube channel. Watching from Derby. Darren's also in Derby. Agnieszka, you are here in Bournemouth as far as I know. So thank you everyone for signing in. Go ahead, like and share this broadcast. Let's get people in and let's do some cards for everyone. So all night long for the next hour, every card that I read could be for you. Absolutely could be for you. It depends on how you what you feel resonates with you, and that is the way we are going to play this evening. We're going to do multiple cards for everyone that is watching. So send us messages, like and share. Let's see where we get to with numbers. We're on 15 viewers at the moment. That's great. Don't forget MJ Lifestylist on YouTube. We'll give you all of our broadcasts currently. And also, just to say very quickly before we start our evening's proceedings, on Friday morning, on Christmas morning, I'm going to be doing a special Christmas morning broadcast, and that is specifically geared towards all of you to wish you a Merry Christmas, but also specifically for people that might be on their own and might not have anyone to be with on Christmas Day. So Friday morning we are doing a special Christmas broadcast, and I would hope that you could find the time to join us and to share in some Christmas spirit. So that is what is on the cards. That is what is on the cards. Thank you, May. I see. Yes, you've got a show to go to, don't you? So good evening and welcome, everybody. Let's see where we go. So this is a card for everyone that's watching right now. If you're watching right now, this could be for you. First card I've picked is Magical Map Shifter. It's card 52. I am going to try and show the cards to the screen, but as you can see, anywhere that's green on the card, because of my green screen behind me, the green tends to take out the picture. So what it is, it's card 52. It's a gentleman and he is juggling. He's juggling different sizes, shapes and weights, different items. And basically Magical Map Shifter talks about, he's also blindfolded, so it talks about you being able to multitask. You're stronger than you believe yourself to be right now, and you're just taking everything within your stride, and things are staying up in the air and things are staying the way they are meant to. So that would be an indicator for you, for everyone concerned. Magical Map Shifter says, you know what, you've got this. We've been through a whole year of ups and downs, haven't we all just been through a massive year of ups and downs? And now's the time to actually just take it all in your stride, juggle what you can. If you can't deal with it, you can't juggle it, then leave it behind and just move forward in a positive direction with what you've got and with what you know. So really amazing card to begin with this evening, our Magical Map Shifter. So Darren says, lovely foliage behind you. Thank you. It's all natural, of course. Ruthie Roo, what time on Christmas Day? I think 10 o'clock on Christmas Day. Hey Rach, how are you, darling? I don't know who Jake is, but hey Jake, how are you? Good evening, welcome. Hello to you and everyone tonight. Catherine's phoning in from South Africa. So my card, thank you. So true, shared in many groups for you, babe. Thank you. So the next card we've got is One Ring Circus. It's card 15. Now, 15 joined together comes to a 6. 1 and 5 is 6. And when we look at 6, we look at family. One Ring Circus just reminds us that at this time of year, with Christmas, it's easy to get lost in the noise of a normal Christmas with our family. I know I'm one of 4 children, and with my parents included, when we were younger, there were 6 of us shouting and screaming and doing our thing. And so it was very difficult to be heard amongst a crowd. With One Ring Circus, the idea is, sometimes we just feel like no one's listening to us, like we're cracking a whip and doing our thing, and nobody's actually listening. And in this card, we had a lady sat on an elephant statue in an island in the middle of water. And so One Ring Circus just reminds us that when it comes to family, sometimes it doesn't feel like we're being heard. Sometimes it feels like we're doing things all on our own. But let's just make sure we do the best we can with the tools that we've got this festive season. So don't forget, Christmas morning, I'll be live here at 10 o'clock for a time for those of you that wish to come in and say hi and perhaps wish to share your Christmas wishes with everybody else. So true. I am very well, thanks, Rach. I hope you are. Hello, Claire, my darling. How are you? Hello, Mama Claire. Hello, brother of Claire. Lisa should be around soon. Where's that Carl? Yes. So, lots and lots of things to be grateful for, guys. I know what this year has been like. We've all lived through it in varying capacities and varying ways. I haven't had the best of years due to situation and circumstance, but what we do know is that we are all surviving it, right? Those of us that are here, those of us that keep tuning in, we're doing our thing. We're waving our flag, we're being loud and proud, and we are surviving in whatever capacity we can. We've decided to strip Christmas right back this year. It's going to be the 2 of us and Bella, Andrew, myself, and Bella, and they also send their seasonal greeting wishes to all of you. But we're going to have a very quiet evening here at home, quiet day here at home. We're cooking the evening before. We've sorted all the food out today. And so I'm just about ready to tackle our intimate festive Christmas. And so I hope that lots of you will join us on screen so that we can actually interact with different people throughout the day. So that would be lovely to have you all join us. It'd be lovely to have people with us. Sue Venus, one of my favorites. Hi, Martin. Love you doing Christmas morning. I am 10 o'clock on Christmas morning. We will see you all. Clothing is not required. You can wear pajamas. You can wear onesies. We don't mind. I'd love. I'd actually love to see and hear you guys on Christmas morning. So what do people think about doing it via Zoom on Christmas as opposed to here? I'd love to actually see people. So hi there, Rebecca. How are you, darling? One of my favorite people. Hello, gorgeous. That photo of you is just too divine. So lots and lots going on. So Christmas morning, we've got that. We've got Tuesday night. We've got our final, well, not our final, our second to last development group of the year. And Thursday night, I might do a special Christmas Eve mediumship evening for those that we've loved and lost, possibly doing a Christmas Eve mediumship evening on Thursday night. Who's interested? Who's in? Let me know. If enough of you are interested in, I'll definitely do it. And those are definitely via Zoom. Tuesday night and Thursday night are definitely via Zoom. So this year has been pants. Absolutely. But, Ruthie, a lot of good things have come out of this year. I've met so many lovely, gorgeous, genuine souls this year because of the internet, because of my exposure through this page and through my alternate ego page. And so it's just been so amazing to make and forge new friendships with people that I may never have met otherwise. So really good to connect with all of you. Okay. Rachel says, my granddad passed away, bless him. My granddad passed away Christmas Eve 3 years ago. I remember, Rach. Would love to join. That's for Thursday night. I'll put you down, babe. Good evening, Sylvia. How are you? We will get through and make it special. Absolutely, Ruthie Ruth. So, guys, let's pull another card. Let's see where we are card-wise. Don't forget, keep liking and sharing. Let's get those numbers up. We were on 25. I'm now on 18, it seems. So let's see what we can do about boosting those numbers. Boosting those numbers. Magic Prayer comes up next. It's card 32. Remember, the longer you stay, the more cards you get, because all these cards are for all of you. So it's a lady throwing her head back. You can't see the full card. Again, if you've just tuned in, we've got a green screen behind me, and any green on the card gets taken out by the green screen. So 32 comes to a 5. 5 is about new experiences, new surprises coming your way in a good way. 32 is also the number for next year. Sorry, 5. 5 is also the number for next year. So 2021 reduces to a 5. So next year is a 5-year. Magic Prayer, she's throwing her head back. She's really offering all her wants and all her dreams up to the universe, and the universe will supply in universal timing, in divine timing. So Magic Prayer is all about really knowing what you want to attract in the coming year, in the coming days, in the coming weeks, and see how that comes to fruition for you. We have 11 days here left of this year. So 12 days away is a brand new year. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Lots and lots of people weighing in here. So we've got, thank you. Thanks, Claire, but we're not doing it that way around tonight, my darling. Everybody's getting every card. So listen in with all the cards that I'm pulling, Claire, and they can all apply to you. Oh, yes, and I said we've made good friends. So grateful. Yes. Hey, Liz. Everybody's saying, hey, Liz. Oh, yes, of course. You guys know each other from work. Hey, Liz. How are you, my friend? I hope you are well. I hope you are really well. Right, guys, next card. Who's up for another card? Who's up for a card? So if you're watching right now, even if you're watching on the replay, if you're watching this tomorrow or next week, who cares? If you're watching it and right now you're paying attention, this card could be for you. So, are we ready for another card? I'll stop when somebody says stop. Tap stop on the screen. Oh, tap stop on the screen and we will stop. Anybody going to tap stop? And evening, Rachel. I don't see a stop yet. I'm going to carry on shuffling till I can see a stop. There we go. Stop. Cool. Making a choice. Thank you, Claire. Making a choice. So Claire said stop first. Making a choice. So this card is card 30. 30 comes to a 3. 3 is all about, hey Natalie, 3 is all about change. 3 is all about change. And so you have one pathway coming to 2, and those 2 pathways lead to 2 doors, and those doors are different choices. So making a choice leads you up the path, and then there's 2 sort of forks. There's 2 forks in the road and 2 doorways. Okay, so I used to say this doorway thing, the 2 paths, one was a more physical, earthly path, and one was a more spiritual path, is how I used to read this card before we got the Corona story. And since we've had all this information about Corona, I say to people, this card has changed its meaning. This card is now all about a choice between work and play, how we work and how we play, how we balance the 2, what it means to balance the 2. Really, really important to know that work and play have to be in sync. We have to have a balance. Before Corona, lots of people were focusing on work and not enough on rest or play. Then obviously during the first lockdown here in England, a lot of us were forced to rest, forced to stay at home, and so there was a lot more play and a lot less work. And now, as we hopefully start to come out of this Corona pandemic, people are finding that they're needing to find a balance. So balance is really, really important. So make a choice for me now. It's about change, and I think it's about changing how we choose to balance the things that we have in our life, balance the things we attract into our lives, and see how those work out for us in the long run. That is what I think. So Susan, hi Susan, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So who's got Christmas plans? What are our Christmas plans? Anybody doing anything exciting, doing something different, doing something unique? What are we up to for Christmas? Do share. Let's find out. Let's share and let's find out before we do another card. So with us, every year we buy 3 Christmas decorations for the tree. They are unique to that year. Every year we go ahead and look for Christmas decorations. We buy one for myself, one for Andrew, and one for Bella, our dog. And so the thought is that eventually we will have so many Christmases together that all the generic Christmas decorations, all the plasticky baubles, will no longer be on the tree, and it'll just be made up of all these very unique individual Christmas decorations. So that's one of the traditions we've kept going. So we do a decoration per person or per family member per year. And Andrew and I have spent 8 Christmases together. Bella's been with us 4 Christmases. So that is a tradition that we've created. And I'm really interested to hear who of you've got something special that you're doing for Christmas or something commemorative. How do you choose to commemorate your Christmas? We've got some comments here. Play is so important. Play every day. I want more play. Hi, MJ and everyone, and Sis. Hey, Janice, how are you? Janice, of course, calling in from Durban in South Africa. So far and wide, we've got people calling in tonight. So how do you choose to spend your Christmas? Let's see on the screen. Share your tradition, or what special things do you do at this time of year? I would love to know. What special things do you do at this time of year? I would love, love, love to know. Next card we've got is card 28. It's called Movement. Not much green on this card, so you can see it. 28 comes to a 10. 2 and 8 is 10. And 10 comes to a 1. 1 and 0 is 1. Movement here. So 1 is all about new beginnings, fresh starts, setting up the parameters of what you want to have in your life, all your morals, all your logistics, all that kind of thing. And here we have an ostrich. Ostriches either put their heads in the sand or they run like the wind. It's kind of feast or famine with them. With movement, movement's all about change. Movement shows new direction. Movement shows progress. And so all of these things are true of you. But my question to you is, do you put your head in the sand, or do you race ahead? And whichever way around you are, maybe you want to be considering possibly just changing ever so slightly and doing a little bit of the other. So if you're always racing ahead into something, maybe you want to just stop first, pause. Don't put your head in the sand, but pause and think about it before you race ahead. If you're always putting your head in the sand, not dealing with things, maybe you want to take your sand out of the head. Take your head out of the sand and see what you can do to face something first before possibly shielding yourself. So really, really, really important. Yeah? Really, really important. So that's 28, and that is movement. Very, very lovely card. Reminds me of home. But no traditions coming up on screen, guys. Nobody wants to talk to us. You don't want to talk to us. I might have to go early. I'm supposed to be here until 8:30, but it's 12 minutes to 8 and nobody is chatting. So what do we want to chat about? What would we like to chat about? Right, we've got some people weighing in. So Janice says, I do a memorial tree in memory of friends and loved ones passed on. That's stunning. We actually, on our tree, we have got memorial ornaments for friends and family that have passed on. We've actually added that to our list as well. So if that happens during the year, we make sure to get memorial ornaments as well. But our big thing is really the 3 of us and celebration of our time together. We've been doing that since we first got together, so we've got some lovely individual decorations on the tree. Rebecca says, sorry, lost connection. What did I miss? Oops, what did I miss? Rebecca, we're just talking about what traditions you might have for your Christmas and how you go about doing them. So I'd love to hear. Right, Susan says, this year I will be lighting a candle for all those that earned their wings this year from Christmas Eve. That's amazing, Susan. That's really, really lovely. It actually makes me feel all warm and shivery. Really, really cool. Really, really cool. Chris Darren Randall. Good Lord. There's a blast from the past. Hello, Mr. Randall. I'm very well. How are you? How are you? and your wife and your beautiful little girls. I think you've got 2 little girls, am I right? I do see you from time to time on Facebook. Haven't heard from you in forever. Right, so how do you spend your Christmases? How do you enjoy your Christmas? What are you up to this year? Are there any traditions that you're going to still try and upkeep even though we're all under restrictions? Or are there things that you might not be able to do this year because of the restrictions? Go ahead and share your thoughts with us. Our next card has just fallen right out of the deck, and it is Rescue. Our card is Rescue. Interestingly enough, it's card 16, which comes to a 7. 7 is all about transformation. So transformation happens as a result of change. And in Rescue, we have a lady on an island in the middle of the sky. Not sure why. She's under an archway. There's a waterfall coming down, and she stood in the archway. And there is a hot air balloon coming past, and that hot air balloon is coming to rescue her. So my question for everyone when I look at this card is, are you the rescuer in your life, or are you the rescuee? Do you need to be rescued, or are you always looking after everybody else? And just within that concept, maybe you should try a little bit of the other. So if you're always needy and needing to be rescued, maybe you'd like to step back and see if you can offer some assistance to someone at some point in your life, or vice versa. If you're always looking after everybody else, take a step back and allow yourself to get some love and some care and some attention. That'd be great for you too. So that is the card Rescue. Rebecca says, well, this year will be different. I used to have a present for my granny's Christmas tree. She would wrap up a little present for me and hide it in the tree. Sadly, she passed in August. Okay. So maybe that's something that you and your wife can do. Maybe you guys can wrap a tiny gift for each other and hide it somewhere in the tree to keep the tradition alive. Just a thought. But I like that tradition. We are all good, thanks. How are you all that side, mister? Yeah, it's a blast from class. Very, very good, thank you. Very, very good. Fit, fat, and healthy. Very well married. For 6.5 years now, together for 7.5 years. And it's actually our 8th Christmas together this year. Right. So I seem to have been hacked at the moment. There is someone trying to... let me just quickly fix this. Don't you love it when you're doing something for everybody else and somebody decides to hijack your broadcast? And sorry guys, I need to actually do this. Block. Right. I have blocked them. I've blocked them, so it's fine. Apologies, guys, but I don't know how to even begin to stop that. So let's carry on with what we were doing. I have blocked the offender. It's really, really not great when that happens because it takes me out of my thought process. Good evening, hope you're well. I'm very well, thank you, Charlene. How are you doing? How are your kids? As I recall, I think I thought you said you had 4 kids. So how's that all going along? We would love to hear from you. Hey, Christmas, go to the beach with my Izzy, which is her dog, and finds joy for us both. Amazing. That is great. If anyone's just got a message from Ifatoza Adisa, please do me a favor and just report it to Facebook. I have blocked them, so we should stop getting these messages going up my screen. And so I just don't, it really, really irritates me. Right, let's get back to the important bits. Ian and I used to always buy a decoration for wherever we went in the year. That's amazing, Liz. So we do one to celebrate each year. And so Maybe you can find a permeation of that, some sort of thing from that. So the troll has been reported by me. Hey Adam, how are you, darling? I'll put up the kosher messages. I can't put up the swearing messages, guys. So if anyone has got a message from that person that was trying to take over my broadcast, you can report them to Facebook. You'd be doing me and you a favor. I've already blocked them. Right. So yeah, we're all good. Yes, 4 kiddies, all excited for our first Christmas in our own new home this year. So Charlene, what traditions, what things are you doing to try and create family tradition in your home this year? I would love to hear about that. Vaughan Smuts, hoe gaan dit skat? Baie goed. Sending you all the best for Christmas, MJ. Thank you, Vaughan. Vaughan is a very good friend of mine from South Africa that I haven't spoken to in years. It's so lovely to see all these blasts from the past. Think my Christmas day this year with my son and family will be more emotional, with so much gratitude for having them around me after this tough year. Absolutely, Sue. I think to really try and embrace that, and to really try and count our blessings. Hey, counting our blessings is amazing. I think counting our blessings really allows us to put things into perspective and allows us to bring things to the fore. So that is phenomenal, Sue. Thank you for being so good with sharing. I'm good. Missed you, hun. Miss you too, babe. Some people are so unbelievable, but you have loyal supporters who have your back. Thank you. Hey, Ria. Hey, Claire. Right. So I'd love to know more about your traditions. What traditions do you have in your home? We've started a new thing now. I learned from my mum. My mum used to spend all of Christmas Day cooking, and I cook. Andrew also cooks, but I cook. Andrew does all the baking. There's a cake that he's baked. It's in the kitchen. We're going to test that tonight. So I have learned from my mother that actually cooking all day long on Christmas Day is not a great way to spend your day. So we actually do our meats the night before and all our veg and stuff, and we just reheat on Christmas Day what we want to eat portion wise, because we kind of make the food last 2-3 days. So what's really nice is I prep all the stuff on Christmas Eve while I watch television, and we have a couple of drinks and stuff, and we kind of ease our way into Christmas by having really a nice relaxed approach to Christmas. And so that's really lovely for us. We've learned to, rather than slave in the kitchen all day, we now do a thing where we kind of just plod along and do our own thing for ourselves. On Christmas Day, we just kind of dish up and have as we want, like a buffet, really. And it's lovely. Just the two of us and the dog, which is great. Go and fill out with presents for those who aren't with me this year to show gratitude. Bless you, Adam, but you could also show gratitude by just letting them know. That's also gratitude. But lovely that you've actually managed to do that. Well done. We have totally changed our food up this year. We sat down and talked about what we wanted. Usually have a massive roast, but this year the kids would prefer me not to be in the kitchen. What have I just said? So we will be having a Christmas party meal instead, so I can spend more time with the children. That sounds lovely. We did that one year. We did like all what are they called? Party foods. So all like little I don't know, pigs in blankets and samosas and all sorts of like nibbly bits, picky bits, nibbly bits of just reheat and eat party food, which actually was great too. You know, it was really, really. The thing is to take all the stress out of it, I think would be great this year for all of us. We've had such a stressful year. Nobody really knows if they're coming or going. So to take one less thing off the table that you have to focus on or have to do is great, because you just create more time. And as you said, Charlene, more time for you and the children. Sorry, iPad died. Cook on Christmas Eve so the day is free. That's what we do. See, lots and lots of you are agreeing. So hint, hint, it's much, much easier as well. And I actually start cooking like in the afternoon of Christmas Eve, because there's no rush to get the food out as well. So all the meat gets cooked long and low, so it just falls up. Oh, really excited. Hi, Ruth. My sister has had a breakdown recently, so I've done all I can to. Oh, bless her, Adam. Oh, I didn't know that, Adam. I'm so sorry to hear that. Bless her, bless her, bless her. Hello. Jenny Lucas, sorry. Jenny Lucas. How are you? One year I'd love to go out for Christmas dinner and not have to worry about cooking or washing up. Just eat, drink, be merry and gay. I like that idea, but I then feel sorry for the people that are stuck in the kitchen at the place that you're going to go eat at for Christmas. What you can do, Claire, is you can come to us for Christmas one year and we will cook. Yeah. Just me, the dog, and cat. Yeah, just us three as well. Also do our bells on Christmas Eve with everyone on the doorstep. What's that? I want to know what that is. Do our bells? What does that mean? I want to know what it is. What's the bells? I've never heard of that. We'll share. Cool. Oh, good. Hello, Sonia Banger. We're having a chat tonight. We're actually not doing individual cards for people tonight. I know that's possibly not what you want to hear, but I'm doing multiple cards for everybody, and we're having a bit of a chat, if that's okay. That's how we kind of do these Sunday nights. We kind of do a community thing. Adam writes, sorry to hear that, Adam. Hope she feels better soon. Thank you for sharing, Sonia. Hey, Jacqueline. Yeah, we're not doing that tonight, Jacqueline. We're doing cards for everyone. I'm about to pull a card for everyone that's watching right now. So if you're watching, the card can apply to you. I know we usually do individual cards, but it's our Christmas edition. So Jenna says, cook on the day of the 24th. So free the kitchen for Christmas Day bells. Interesting. Bells? Question. See, I'm not the only one that doesn't know about these bells. Thanks, Liz. Oh, bless you, Sonia. Thank you. Thank you for being understanding. Okay, so here we go, guys. For those of us that don't know about the bells, there's a thing where you jingle bells on your doorstep on Christmas Eve to show your Christmas spirit. Just like we clap for the front liners. I've never heard that. That's so cute. That is so cute. I think I might just find my bells. We've got bells here at home because I've got little bells that actually have clangers in them that I hang on the Christmas tree. And on my huge garland I made. Hey, Jacqueline. Herbert. Hope they will play carols in park again. Was so lovely to tear in my eye. Oh, that's nice. They were playing carols in your park. That's gorgeous. Just made a traditional Yule log. Look at all of us getting into the Christmas spirit. It's so nice, guys, that all of you are joining me here this evening and that we're all able to share all our Christmas cheer. Right. It's a new thing that people have set up for this year. Okay. That's why I haven't heard about it. Something new for South Africa. That's a good thing. Love a good jingle bell. Oh, Miss Claire Media. I was one of them at a hotel Christmas Day providing desserts for guests. Loads of prep. Yeah, I'm sure. It's a lovely idea. I don't know. This is what I know. I went to a Christmas party that we had one year, that one of the ladies in our spiritual group had organized, just for us as a social. I didn't organize it. It was just a social. We went to this hotel, and because we were a table of 10, we were amongst other tables of people from different businesses that were having their corporate Christmases. So we didn't have the whole room. We had a table of 10, and amongst maybe 50 of us sat down. And it was so impersonal because the other tables got really drunk and were making a lot of noise. We were drinking, but we weren't like to the same extent. And so the food was lovely, the entertainment was great, nice ambiance, but at the end of the day, it wasn't ours. It was like we were just plopped in the middle of a whole lot of people we didn't know. And so it kind of took away from the experience for me. And I think to go out for a Christmas Day lunch at a hotel or wherever might just feel a little bit like the same, like not as personal as it could be. Says me, who's planning on sleeping in a onesie, or he's spending the day in a onesie. But each to their own. I hope the people in my news will go out at 6 p.m. Christmas Eve to ring a bell. I'll have to use my small singing bowl. Amazing. Who are you calling after? Your sister or me? Muse. Oh, right. Muse. So where you live. Oh, it was so lovely. Stood, listened to carols with Izzy. Oh, amazing. Didn't feel like Christmas. I see. Just pleased when service was over. And that's the thing, is we often don't consider that people are working behind the scenes. People are getting up early on Christmas Day. Instead of being with their families, they're prepping food for a Christmas lunch at a hotel. So let's pull a card. Let's pull a card. Who's up for a card? Who's ready? Who's ready? Come on. Who's ready for a card? All of us for Christmas. Everybody's getting the same card tonight. So keep watching. Every card pulled could be something that relates to you, could be something that you really feel like resonates with you. So let's see where we go. Same cards keep coming up. Oh, there we go. That's a good card. So there is some green on this card, so it's not showing up totally, but it's compass. Compass. Now, it's card 50. Comes to a 5. Same number as next year's numerology. 50 comes to a 5, and 5 is all about new beginnings, fresh starts, new experiences knocking on your door, new things coming your way. Compass tells you that you're in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing right now. You're facing the front. You're in the right direction. Keep going. Keep going. Do not stop. Keep moving forward. Keep going. Compass will get you there. Compass will direct you there. It is definitely on the cards for you. Last year I was spoiled for Christmas. My husband took me away for Christmas. Never done before, and loved not having to cook. Yeah, absolutely. Ricardo, I am not doing individual cards tonight, Ricardo, but I am keeping very well, thank you. I am doing multi-cards for everybody that's watching. So keep watching, and any card that I've pulled, just like Compass that I've just pulled, could be for you. Anything that resonates with you guys can be for you. Anything that doesn't resonate, you're welcome to leave behind. And that's the beauty of it, is that not every single card is meant for every single person. And so we pull them, and if you feel like that pricks your interest or it pulls you in a direction, then brilliant. If you feel it doesn't do that, then that's fine too. It's the joy of Christmas. So lots and lots going on. I was in a Tesco this morning. Those of you that live in England know what a Tesco is. I was in a Tesco. If you're in South Africa, it's like Pick n Pay. I was in a Pick n Pay this morning, or this afternoon, should I say. Andrew finished at 4, so I went in at about 2:45 and wandered around the shop with my trolley, loading in all the fresh food that I need to cook for us for Christmas and for this week. It's not often that I go and do a shop, because Andrew usually just brings food home with him from work. Once he's finished work, he'll usually just pick up whatever I need. So it was a little bit different for me to go in and do a bit of a shop, but there were so many people, and it was just so weird for me because I work from home, so I don't wear my mask very often, and I had to have the mask on all the way through the shop. I got to the shop to go collect my trolley outside, waited in a queue to get into the shop. They had a panto going on outside, which was really weird, but entertaining. So a panto going on outside while you were waiting to go into store. And then did my shop for a very slow hour, just wandering around. If people were cutting me up, I wasn't worried. I didn't stress, because I had to fill the time until 4 o'clock, and then Andrew and I could walk home with our groceries. But oh my Buddha, it was just another thing to do, but it wasn't stressful for me because I had already decided before I left home that I wasn't going to let it stress me out. I didn't have a lot to purchase, and I had all the time in the world to purchase it. So that was great. So we're going to pick another card. What's going on here? Oh, that card is so exciting. Well, Compass, wow. You're my hero. Heroine. Shopping is not easy. Strange times. Yeah. And people are, some people are just really rude. You can't tell what people are thinking anymore because you can only see eyes. So you can't tell if they're smiling, frowning, maybe they're angry with you. If they do that, I suppose you'd know because you could see that. But generally speaking, it's just eyes. And so you can't even gauge what other people are doing behind their masks. Just really strange all round. It was a strange experience. Not unpleasant, just different. Just different. It's just the weirdest thing. Yeah, Janice says that in South Africa at the moment she can't understand that the beaches are closed altogether, but the malls are all overcrowded. Yeah, not easy at all. But within your own home, within your own space, you can each create a lovely area. So let's talk about area, let's talk about space, let's talk about lifestyling. So in our space, we've put more candles in the lounge now over Christmas, bearing in mind we're in England, so it's cold. In South Africa, it's hot, so because it's summer there. So for the British folk, what we've done is we've added more blankets to our couches, little throw blankets that you can put over your knees. Not that anybody's coming around this year, but that's what we've done. We've done our usual Christmas setup, put more candles in the lounge. I've got oil burners everywhere. I'm going to be getting my Christmas flowers this week because, I love flowers, and so we're going to do that. Just really creating a nice atmosphere. I've got some nibbles for throughout the week that Andrew can sort of crunch on, and I've got some stuff for me. Just the things that we enjoy, really. And that's the other thing, is that we're actually not only saving because there's not a whole lot of people here for Christmas, but we're saving because we're only purchasing the things that we really, really want. We're not purchasing, for instance, we're not doing turkey because neither of us really likes turkey. So we're not doing it because it has to be for Christmas. We're doing gammon, and we're doing roast lamb. A little bit of gammon and a little bit of roast lamb. Small pieces, and those will suffice because it's just the two of us. So it's all the kinds of things that you want, that you can afford, and that you would like to add to your Christmas cheer, Christmas festivities. So that's how we are creating space here in South Africa. I would probably do cold meats and salads for Christmas. I would do all the Christmas meats, but then do them as cold cuts. And salads, I'd have a pool, I'd do cocktails, all of that kind of thing, and see how that works out. Look at the eyes. You can see a twinkle when they smile. Oh, I miss you, Ma Baker. I've been creating a fire, and candles have been super cozy. Yeah, cozy is great. Cozy is great. Got vegan joint. Oh, I didn't know you were vegan. Hate. Yeah, it's about. I think it's about creating the atmosphere and the homeliness that you want. That's what I think. I think it's just really, really important to do what you want at this time. Honor your feelings is what I'm trying to say. Honor your feelings and see how those really work out for you at this time. I am sending out some surprises as well under my other guys. So watch out, world, here we come. And there's lots of very interesting things to be grateful for coming up for next year. Lots of things to be grateful for next year. Selection of beats. Oh, Claire, I love you. Yeah, it's about feeling. It's about creating the ambience, creating the feeling. Even if you're on your own, it's about that, how you want to represent yourself, how you want to create, how you want to do, how you want to be. Really, really, really important to just create the feelings and the specialness that you want for your Christmas season, for your Christmas cheer. And my wish is that each and every one of you is blessed with the Christmas of your choosing. And that doesn't have to be all bells and whistles. It can be a simple meal. It can just be a candle. Even just representing things is so, so, so important, especially now when many, many people are suffering with anxiety, suffering with depression, suffering with all sorts of things, and that is just the way it is. I like to have a beverage. I'm not going to lie. I like to have a drink, and I've bought some Malibu for myself for the festive season, and I've bought some raspberry vodka for us to share. And then I've got some gin for Andrew. But I mean, that will last us over the entire, well, it's got to go for Christmas and up to New Year, really. So it sounds like a lot, but it actually isn't. But, we don't drink all the time. I see Caroline says she's going to be drinking Amarillo, Taste of Africa. Oh, I remember Amarillo. I'd love to, Caroline. I'd love to have Amarillo, but Andrew doesn't do any products that are very milky, creamy, like any cream substancy. We tried to do Amarillo the first year we were together, and he loved it, but his acid reflux really didn't love it. So we don't do that anymore. Made raspberry vodka. Ooh, hang on. Hello. Raspberry vodka. Wish I could share it with you. It is. We are blessed. We really are, surrounded by special angels and spirits, and the special people that step into our lives. And I read a beautiful thing the other day, which was someone was talking about spending Christmas with their chosen family. And when I looked at it at first, I thought, well, why would you say it like that? And then I realized, family is not only the people that we're born into. Family is about the people we choose to spend company with, spend time with, who we laugh with, cry with. And that could be anyone in your life, really. Anybody in your life. I am blessed that I still have a lot of my family, but they are all over the world. And so here in the UK, we have my uncle and my aunt and her partner, and we have my cousin and his wife are my family here, and then Andrew's got his whole family. And we're very blessed. We're going to see Andrew's mother on Wednesday, I believe. She's going to come and drop Christmas gifts then and spend the time with us. But all I'm saying is really consider how blessed we are to still be alive, how blessed we are to live in a world where we've all adapted greatly this year, hugely. We've all had to adapt hugely this year, and it is incredibly important to count our blessings. It's incredibly important to show an attitude of gratitude and to be grateful for all the blessings we've had and for all the blessings to come. That's what I truly believe. Have I tried? I don't drink gin, but Andrew hasn't tried those ones yet. Lemon and grapefruit. Ooh. Grandchildren give me the Christmas feeling, and I scrounge a dinner. What? What is that, Sue? Yes, kids are fantastic for that feeling, that excitement of Christmas. I just don't have any kids. So if anyone's got any spare children lying around, but Bella is so cute at Christmas. She really is. She does a lot to bring me lots of joy in my life. So true about family. So if you are listening now, you weren't watching before, Christmas morning, 10 o'clock, we're doing a morning broadcast just to be inclusive and to try and get as many of you signed up as possible so that you can enjoy the Christmas festivities with us. Christmas Eve, I am going to be doing my mediumship evening. If anybody is wanting to join in, it's going to be through Zoom. I will need to know in advance if you are joining us for Christmas Eve for our mediumship session. Try raspberry vodka with champers. Ooh. Grateful, yes, true. You, Andrew, and Bella have a great Christmas. You too, Diane. I'm sending you tons of healing and love. Anybody that sends out healing on this broadcast, anybody that does that kind of thing, please include Diane in your thoughts and prayers. She's going through a tough time medically and would really appreciate any love and healing that we can send out to her at this time, which is really going to help her with her processing and with her healing. Plenty naughty fur babies. Yes. We actually got Bella around this time. I think actually tomorrow we've had Bella 4 years. 17, 18, yeah, 4 years. Tomorrow. So it's our anniversary with Bella tomorrow. We got it 5 days before Christmas. And it was a rush around to get it sorted because we were told we were going to get it after Christmas by the adoption place, and then something happened and they sped things up, and we thought we still had 5 days to prepare, and they were like, well, we're on our way to you now. So we had to rush around like mad things to get prepared for her arrival. So tomorrow is our 4-year anniversary with Bella, and I wouldn't change it for the world. She's such a joy in my life, and she's really kept me going, especially through this difficult time. Would not be without Izzy, my dog. She just accepts me just as I am. Absolutely. Absolutely. So lots of healing and prayers being sent to Diana Tilly at the moment. Diana Tilly, if anybody else wants to add themselves to that and send it out, there is power in prayer, guys. There is power in gratitude. There is power in healing being sent, even if it's just an intention. If you're not a healer, but you choose to send out healing, it will have the same effect. The same effect. I celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve with my lovely friend and chill out on Christmas Day. Peaceful. We do exactly the same thing. We chill out on Christmas Day. Happy birthday, Bella. Tomorrow it's her adoption day. Bellaversary. It's her Bellaversary tomorrow. Wonderful. Happy birthday. Anniversary, Bella. Oh, neats. Neats. Message me straight after this. I've got to tell you something in case you still... Have you gone on to Beauty Bay yet? Have you gone on to Beauty Bay yet? Because I've got a code I can send you. We'll better sing happy birthday to herself. No. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Lots of people sending you healing, Diane. We've got Ruth sending you healing. We've got Jenny Lucas sending you healing. And Bella's not singing. Oh, cool. I've just got an email from them, Neats, so I can possibly swing you a discount code. Cool, cool, cool. Boys and girls, ladies and gents, I'm winding down. I'm going to do one more card quickly. Bella's actually not with me at the moment. She's in the other end of the house. So I'm going to quickly read up some messages, do one more card, and then do my closing for you guys. So are you ready for another card? Are we ready for another card? For the last card of the evening, Diane says, thank you so much, everyone, for your kind words. They'll help me enormously, is what she's trying to say, enormously. And Jenna says she's going to light a candle for you, Diane. I'm also going to go and light a candle for you, Diane. Right, the last card of the evening is Stuck in the Mud, card 24. Now again, because of the green screen, some of the card looks really weird. I'm trying to get it to look as less weird as possible. There's an elephant. The elephant's got a bird on its back, and it's in a mud puddle, like in a puddle of mud. So it's card 24, which comes to a 6. 6 is all about family. Okay, 6 is all about family. Stuck in the mud for me is a state of mind card. It's a case of, do you feel stuck in the mud so that you're going to drown in it? Or do you feel like the mud is there like a mud pack in a beauty spa, and you can pack it on and have a treatment and rise from it? So do you feel downtrodden by mud, or do you feel like mud is going to make you heal and move forward? It's a state of mind thing. So are you a victim to the mud, or are you victorious over it? Stuck in the mud is also a state of mind. This elephant is still moving forward. Regardless of the idea of being stuck in the mud, the elephant is still moving forward, and the bird on its back is very much a indicator of the fact that we all have a little Jiminy Cricket on our back, reminding us how far we've come. For me, to you, on this evening, the best of blessed seasonal wishes for you. We're going to do some parting shots quickly. Diane sending lots of hearts to everyone and love. Ruth says, been so relaxing and helpful. Sending huge healing to all that need it. Have a wonderful Christmas. Love to all and peace. And Diane says, Merry Christmas, everyone. From me and from Bella, who's not with me at the moment, but from me and from Bella and Andrew, may you have a blessed festive season and the best of New Year's coming up as well. Next Sunday, we will be live again from 7:30 till 8:30. But Christmas morning is my next broadcast that I will definitely be doing. And I don't know where that's coming. I don't know what's going on. There's extra messages coming in now. Don't know who asked about Bella singing, but she can sing. Healing for Di. Lovely seeing you. Thank you, Jenny. Lovely seeing you too. Merry Christmas all. So boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen,